Luoki chabun mamonya doku kilanzo luxury bathing soap. Yeki kweni mapatpat chalawai mentho antibacterial, ice cool, blueberry, coconut kishia butter kidong raspberry. Mogi ken mayero wero del komidong maling kon weri no mit paluoki chawa duju. Lanzo luxury bathing soap, the ultimate refreshing feel. Luchatone aye chapa General Enterprises ginong dukan number deki Rafik Building Ichikubwe Kampala. Nong Lanzo Luxury Bathing Soap idukan ki supermarket duju may lubaman.
Avoid ritual in mafudi beda terra tie kamete kanana wakany e wan lo TV kudiko eneme ching aye adek chabit medok gangkwan lutino dok gangkwan keje ko avoid in mafud bene inana wakone itie busy mo bedi chawa me international news ringo dorwa e chawa ena for ritual ringi
yafa
meterwa e session ena kondo meta nyim kanana lok mapira tek chawa me abogalam Wamira wachako beriki Kawempe North kama kumbeti Nup gitika kati National Unity Platform gitika Yenyo Latela mamegi malemono bulwoni flag bearer mechung ika leyovu ma udong tuolo yonge topa late Mohammed Segrinya motorong chak dua chel angech dana madong kumbeti gitika kati emira gipongvu enone dong dua di mo ne kekeno elections 2026 tie ero chiak wajane vu mirki pong kache udong dana maduong wangiti isit enino ringe polle ati nana wae joma bena gitika karte gimitika following footsteps pasagirinya in terms of ruggi in terms of polle bera chelam pange nana tinene Kawempe North
wek tibu pa sagirinya yue kabere me coach Kawempe North, majority population ma beri Kawempe North pole wenti gana, pole ti Muslim. Then ario ngat mo ma bibedo chalo segrinya bibedo paga. I will never be Akwera and Akwera will never be me.
True.
So ngat ma tie kumbedi kabito kuime wayo ni ena kabedi chalo segrinya ngate la volo. Ario Chawa ne oromo meneno to practicability of democracy a party min National Unity Platform. And it let got more date ma National Unity Platform umwanyo. Tie duan ge kan tika share pen wa koro neno ket ma got ano o kede pen. Pingo tika waje kumano. Bien party constitution, per National Unity Platform, food pare. Oberti enter is being challenged in the court and cannot be used. National Unity Platform, from the time of its inception, moyapa yaba, they have never had what we call primary election. They have been unpicking candidates, basing on their own.
But is that acceptable?
According to the policy that they have right now, the by-election make Kawempe North. It is a very big dog National Unity Platform.
It's a platform gitu standard procedure kita party mirki do kere kita rules and regulations mirki loop kere kita mirki penyut biasness
kita mirki challenging kere bena
yes
administration by NRM
exactly
then over the years imoki mukar angech National Unity Platform nyoke lo member mapegi ye ki tampa government NRM guberika criticizing kitma NRM timi jama megi na tin dong ti wigi Okoro nano system National Unity Platform is going to use me deciding me nongo la mak bandera megi.
Because kirewali ke la mak bandera megi in the past has always just been selected. But right now the candidates magukati when it nuba. So we want to see who you're going to pick for the primary.
Anano anamira wachi anytime mega. National Unity Platform currently is infiltrated now. Tama megaba. By either other political parties who have interest in disorganizing National Unity Platform. By supporting good number of them, Ochere. Omiro Nen, Pian, Omiro Nen, this by election.
You think evidence and all?
Oh!
You tell me your opinion.
Match in Tama, and this is what I'm reading the card. Ni Jomonity Kenyu out of that population, that number, who are not genuine. Yes, constitutionally, they're genuine, you understand? But Tibugi, their conscience is telling them, you cannot be. But there are forces pushing them, ni, Ochere. Pako anything, oh? Chene? Chere card bana megi. Card. Toko gena pata ya. Uno shungwa, Le toko. An mega de Gen wang no kubede gi karo gena. Karo chana geno wa kornenom. Kad anoni tipa ngaka. Le toko ne ukate kere.
I don't know why Nup was involved in primaries by election money Kenya. Pange which one it was. But I think we are poor mabeji primaries mama dia beru parai.
Nguru pa primary food petika winye. Ento gilog magitika waini. These people are going to be subjected for debate.
Ngage.
And Jomano Nyuru Mirigini.
Okay, Jomain Pate Panupe.
Pate Panup.
Okay.
These members are going to be subjected.
Work members we're going to who is best representative.
Now, we want to hear after the debate what next.
Don't the best candidate will be the flag.
Using the debate?
Yes.
Amira watchini the Kawempe not by election any. Okachi kelutuan a pora moma diet in National Unity Platform. And that is what
but
the national...
But it might not even bring a pora ringi. Huh? It might not...
Now, we are waiting for that system that is going to be used. Is the issue.
In a matter assumption...
How many members of National Unity Platform? La pena gere. Take a card. Can you get a primary? The register get here. La pena mugenda kano. Piangi beriangyer NRM. Nia un register upere le un kon ria line gi kono loteno gi kwano loteno gi weng ikindano.
Maybe if you can give them a benefit of a doubt, NRM, how long have they been? Almost 40 years. They've had the time to panobit their party. Nup is only how old? Maybe 5 or 6 years old? No?
They should be having register
so
competing.
Maybe you can give them a benefit of a doubt. They still have a lot of work to do. But my point would be they should be humble enough to accept they want to learn.
Maybe
and they really know.
That is the problem now. Maybe the principal, together with some few others, will play this role. Kirmala Diat President Oberga playing kere. You call all of them, you talk to them, and you see there could be change of heart from those nyokoni dano mo gwa okay yela mo pe child principal we no one wa chwak ngat money any and how are you going to reach at that person and who are you going to say that now you support this person on what principle and ground did you use to determine that this is the best candidate when all of them they are the best and they all subscribe to National Unity Platform. So it is now time for National Unity Platform me doction me chako ye po register gid bena nong chala pa NRM.
Yes, wakun.
Kar ka je chere primary wangyo the genuine people who are going to vote. Kaku meno kuguba amira wachini walo NRM weng o career e primary panup if space that will be provided for those who have shown interest will not yield that good fruits that we are waiting for. But all in all, debate cannot be used to determine the best candidate.
There's so much learning that has to be done, but also beka loki sara kanya dong sara beka wachini gene DP kijulu Latela makiter gi training gi logo keri kitamiro in first of all conducting kere yourself kidong just on general knowledge get my political party kidong. I think Nup should also do the same. Menane Latela mamegi lo member mamegi ki julugi ki fonyogi how things should be done because I'm sure any Jomo can have mire me leadership eto ngej ma tot 12 foot.
So you want to use that to determine this one is the best candidate?
I think watching there's so much learning that has to be done, and you have to be humble. Many young and ginin pangu, I can still learn.
And do you know the reason why Museveni went to the bush? It is this kind of system, NRNA.
Meaning?
Pian NOPM ki Sam Kutesa, EP Araboro. So Sam Kutesa, or NO be the DP, Sam Kutesa be the UPC, go NO. But at Kampala kind, the party with the highest candidates, highest members of parliament, choose who to become the president. So I'm missing that opportunity. No, he cannot now lead the country. Now, you guys, this is not democracy at all. And why it's not democracy? Let it be the people to decide. Now, National Unity Platform will be democracy, one democracy. Now, T otu, no, no.
Really, in Capello, Tino Money, is suffering. But anyway, in the matter of some mega opinions, menano primaries pa Nup kera war kere kumbegiti Yenyo flag bearer mamegi mechung melo leivu mudong Kawempe North the wangwa uberkono manana kera gobodor kere berki kera be mekelina iwo kan. Ami konda kwa chat dak wa tunku malo me Uganda ya chule kama kumbedi oduldo ot me kanso gimir ke met wel chul mamegi pegi tika yeng ke wel chul matika wat bot gene America monen kon report ini kawadugi.
Ludo ot man speakers me government mete dero me kumalo me Uganda gimir ni government mamalo umir ko tam kija gi ka umed muchar magen gino wek uluto kwo gi beno ben mabe machalu lutit pamiri mukene mamalo ni ludo ot magi guberu ka lok ikare meti muka choke gi ki gulu district council hall mati gulu city chiam beach inendo piadek piachel dwe ma chiel mwagaman malube ki lok pa speakers magi kwo gi tie kamarach chutwal piani chul gi tie manok adada kon gi tigi je mapola ta ma mer gen gi ti ye manodong perwate ki kirwom tich magen gi tiu Robina aya tie la kon ko la do ot me Palea Town Council kono mogni peroti ka digi matek tutwal gen machalo lu kon ko lu do ot pianong gi pero wen ka odori lok melim
noni pepore Chalo speakers. Ibere kon mene we ruama kon be katika door or the speaker is the president of the house. Ere noni tika gamala tem chile ngoma de tiri lumia bichete. The whole speaker ali mia bichete. Ma ni kelo kaya ka wacho ni umira kinene ki yugo de jenu. Ka vice chair tika gamwe 1.3 1.2. What about the speaker? The speaker who is the head of council department. Ere otiga neno ni pero matiga de one Child Speakers Association madirna madam this a law of when joma ke luo ni deputy speakers give pere ki salary mo ke can attached to their position maka ini neno tuan title maki rima ikumi and title ma ini work ke da wara mera title ni no chalu mera kai karu wa mera ke ruki e wai Madam Petran Meoni in a Uberman deputy one. So, office by deputy speaker, the entire Uganda, Pereki salary, Pereki give more can attach to. One no chul kirma, ordinary council at the art no kidding. One no end sitting allowance, one no end ex gracious. Most times go work in Pinky Town, one that quarter what him a bed.
Ludo ot mukene kon magu ay vutka ber mukene machalo lango ki West Nile bene kut moko cha dengi kon wa win kit magen go loko kwere
illuminations and monuments or their paving facilitations, but the same local government, the same team, the same because fail us, turn us down. And I'm now wondering, Mr. Chairman, through your intelligence administration, what mechanism are you going to use to make sure that deputy speaker have you also considered, like us, they are also speakers, because that's what the law says. And I'm not wondering. The deputy speakers, they are here, they are living a miserable life. They are not even honorable, by the way. We are surviving by what we earn from agriculture. Like what the money that I use for coming here, with the money that I sell the beans.
But further to that, leading local government and representing us, this extends to lower local governments. What affects us here could affect our lower local governments in terms of their numerations. Mr. Chair, you will concur with me when you go to our sub-counties, some of our sub-counties, they're sitting only pay 10,000 as their allowances, others as far as 5,000 because of the low revenue collections in these sub-counties. But at the end of the 3 months, their ex-gratia is only 35,000.
Inoni Morris Adem Okelo Mati won kom pa dulman makelo speakers wen ko malome Uganda ni kono moko per magen gitika wokiye ento wachi man pe pa speakers keken ento politics me government e mete dero duchu
Latela me local government chakwai kom won kom o ilebla wano wache pe chore reri ka opore ki teach my itio one Latela me local government one enotic direct interaction man may beru ki yo wan telo ni chawen
abol queer
abol queer beru kere chawen chame kuch chame chan and I would look at chon long I did nano nana poa me kere me member me parliament we look league deputy speaker pegamo chara Speaker, gamu chara mora no.
Makon gitika teme me riutal. Mi kupeki government mamalo wagen ginung alora.
Local eno wa local chwalo bot local government wa Paul enter. Then chalo government peti ke kero ke chun me medulo. La tinchena moropi tela my local government. Mio conflict could teach Charlie again. I put the med de better tier. Now, me want to go to our parliament. It's true. At the time, jet work, I'm Elsia Chill Beduke.
Inoni pe mwak mapol kon gen ke wayni iberu ka ba do gi bod miri mamalo ne onen ki jagi ka wa gi ket char kon mapor gi rom tij magen gi tiu wa bene ti bed ga pora mo e kom tij magi tiu pe konyo lwak me te dero lora ngea I wan luo TV David Magere I Gulu City.
Avoid it all David Magere me you report ma pe ene kumbeti do art me cancer gi mere chana gi kemeto oringi iwinyi kira lok mala mera chele berka wachine kenyini chene magino aye allowances te karo kamo ento kum pay ki komene pegino
wa foi koroge tie gere ka kare ento mi aro ge dog gi kwan gen may luone local government act gitie ki chek anoni bod gi kenyo ento ke gumaraj pego madiri Africa tieni dan pe mero kwan no jama kwana local government act tie ki that quotation that particular phrase mawajoni the local council will determine, they are the one to determine their pay. How? They will determine their pay basing on the local revenue that they are collecting. Councillors, they are a monument, and their sitting allowance are being paid using the local revenue being generated from that local government, from that locality. So if you are a councillor of a sub-county, a parish councillor to a sub-county, your pay will be determined by the local revenue that sub-county collects. There's that percentage. Let them ask their accounting officer. The chief administrative officer knows the truth, knows how much the councillor is supposed to get out of the total local revenue collection in a quarter. Because they are not supposed to sit weekly or monthly for the council sitting. They're supposed to sit quarterly. So meaning there are 4 quarters in a financial year. Now, quarter one has got what we call 3 months. Within the 3 months, they are supposed to sit once. And what they're going to use for, what will be used to pay them will be ngomaki kochara idwe adek anoni. Chalo local revenue. Nyurni ka district mamegi maiti council e anoni. Idwe adek pegu chako chene moma di. Ngene chene ni mi roi taji chalo a monument wele ka dok pen. Kasap County only pay good your local revenue or million a pa. What do you expect the sub-county metemo? Make you no chana kwana. Bien, there's no other fund your chana moma aki central government specifically to pay again to pay councillors. It is the local revenue. And they tell them you are the one to go out and mobilize for the revenue. Tell the people to pay taxes. Tell the people to pay revenue of that market. Motivate people. Explain the importance of paying the local revenue. It is out of that local revenue mobilization strategy that as the council that you will adopt, that will help you determine how much you're supposed to get in a quarter or in a financial year. If you just go we cancel me poor doc very we will ka wa get down ma gitika char thing you gitika char chok the ochol cancel local revenue ochol begin ma command, because out of that money central government will send back as your monument and the sitting allowance pian ginanonia
oh very why on commission and the less you sell out, the less you receive, the less,
and that is the payment payment method for the councillors.
But I'm sure any councillors know that pretty well. And I don't come baby menano baby ni ana be chara word ni nep pikian pingu chul mature. Ko ngara mo jengi office ti swindling Jimmy money nip no luagi chane.
And that is their role, to fight that corruption. Now, your money take lugi the executive, the district executive committee, the DEC. Chairperson, Vice, Secretary of Finance, Secretary of Social Work. They know the truth. They are the one to determine the pay of the councillors. These are people who think about themselves first. Because chairman, chairperson, gichole mushara, kono speaker, gichole mushara, enter deputy speaker, pay gichole mushara. Why? And deputy speaker has no time to sit in that executive. So whatever comes from executive, that comes to the council. In most cases, from the council sitting, Maberika following, inoni councillors, they don't take time to analyze and understand. Yes, we have passed it. And in most cases, the monument per chairperson, the monument per vice, kachel ki secretaries, inoni gikano any from that document. So the councillor don't have enough time to peruse through the executive decision. So Chami council tap, speaker rushes to pass that thing. Pian antique interest there Kenya. Chali Arua, mea Arua currently Dana Arua tika sholo pay ate the rent. Dana Arua tika sholo pay TV subscription mamege. Dana Arua tika sholo pay water bill. Enoni Dana Arua tika sholo pay lunch kashel ki gana. Mayor, speaker, kashel ki secretaries enoni. So the disease, they know the problem, and the speakers, they know where the problem is. Petit gamin de madid, dark gang, Cherwaki down at Yulmuchoro, Kemira Mochara Nika med, cut down Pot Yulmuchoro, Amira Wachi, Ni Mochara Nika medo, tak Piani Parliament, it is the members of parliament who determine how much they're supposed to get. Cap Peratapchi. Passing budget. Can you use that same strategy also at the council level?
No, power
they have to determine based on the local revenue.
Yes,
what is so important is to get the local revenue register.
But I mean, kira parliament madir kita kere megene gendong ki power
there is that power based on the local revenue magi choko.
Anyway.
Kachi ana gitia choko madiet miro bechul gibena gitami. There's a percentage. Chief administrative officer take percent only. Ana gitika le we.
Any mera lock makumberi do art council igi pektika yeng ritual picture mamegi. Omera nyim konda ko ben dak bot wakanya vision group kama ko beti yom itie ki vision group tika tano kwat ki dul madir makilo gene chint menana kit yo ngo magiram met to be a chara chen to be a company magi dealing to twale lock mengo electronics Baby, my part well since the 1980s. Mwara maduang bagiti Uganda ini. So ena chel meti nena ne padon wanyama executive, managing director Mamegwa Lorraine, marketing manager Ka Martin, magiti sales manager Mamegwa Kan. Winye ene dang nota ene kumbeti bukelu biachara to television group. Pedong potie dong company ma gene. Poko lokangea in newspaper ke kan je madung wati TV kuman wati loke wati kit me Korea chwalo Gemini mire chwal chimi kana ruwa meti Kampala wati Korea services eguni wati ke je madung ku bede wing under Vision Group.
Yeah, Machel kai Karo Ginger road roundabout. Canada Aero, itika biano Vision Group. At money mena ma diet make you ma diet full. Grow for money meti ten yo kenyo lengba. Tiola mal. Eroni ediquata patient aone. And they are about to complete. Apa mera foge metamoni pera attack make nanoni biachara ge wat ma be. Mera gunong art pokolo ngea ka chel ki ki ot kamagi choy langangea karo pi company gi ka chel ki products magen ge charo winye bo ka dano beri kare me biano ka welo ge tong bot ge man ene nota ma pera tek loyo in bene mitika timo biachara ni yanga gura nyetika timo biachara ni ani gulo town pene tam ne kene choy ni ringi an san nong is enough maker dok ko chat art chat yaone nani rwata ki luti pa one what is ano bera tek endo
mo ni bien ki vonyo drug shop la chan
peneno gi ano pe gira e choyo en nying company ni nyim oti bien kano ko mano ba no company mo kano no pare company ma dom e winyo nyingo chako yang chon chani gin watika karo they are still continuing in the business is because of advertisement.
Yes.
Ian peta meno don't be comfortable ni nong anong ginga kono ni gana la fu peneno tal kete waya ke na la chan peneno anong kinga bin ki fonyo ni anong kinga anong pegi nge pian ngat mo tie ya ngagura tie pa wela ngany ngat mo tie kiet gum ngat mo tie ya watch ma pengi ento tika yenyo demi mo ne tie kwele en tahu winyo ni wangiter kwena ni radio
inge the best example for Jomag the never season marketing man ene wati watch ne pian Vision Group gini chin
yes
teno kwat ene marketing company man dange madong ever since man furala ten mag pegis they don't season marketing ay Coca-Cola Coca-Cola advert ma pa kere inti mato kok nye peka mar kok advert ka gi pere billboard giti radio giti TV giti newspaper kidong coming back home MTN
no everywhere
MTN everywhere you go why gang wa
in era ge giro te ma advert
giti billboard giti radio only because the effects of advertising your marketing you don't feel it right now
no
but we man magiti ko werne irene chawa we Mangka ngaro mo ni penyini do you know about this program why you made a wire
ano chalo mara machala ke chapa General Enterprises Prestige Magarin gen watika wer kan karo ubedka watika golang ire karo iwaye akachiara seba makara wel ngo
so neno mo kare o neno la what ire gen mo ringa ba
aka wel gong mena
so marketing to comer ma kombedi chinti kitika temne
yin bene romo biano one wo TV itiki biachar ni mo ne miaro wagol olange wawajo juwe kan bien pe gik yano ringian san oni la chan peneno oni kan neni la chan peneno dano ngeyu ngoma la chan peneno tie kwere bien lu wil me nano bien town ka wil pe dano ma be town ya joma wil ti joma aki charo pol pa joma nano bien town kelo chana aki charo ka bien town mono win radio mono ngamo waje ti ka nati moni ni kere gina de auto gina auto pa gina ino tap kenyo bien wajo pere ka money yeno pe bere ni juane kai charo juice ino nga juice aga choyo no nga juice ko ngar mane kwano ko wanya juice bo juice kar anka agi Kampala oi gulu
je lok no bia chara mo kane ma yene bitimo ento pe bino magoba ne yoro number 1 ene lok me marketing you chat you and advertising mo ati watching any number 2 insurance in pay ibi churi mu insurance and pay bin yang ben until ma jawa jimini yo
Kada we
kada
po.
we pon insurance ma tim ni kara pera tek ko man so pera tek ma dane winye ke media houses ma chal me ko kan kira ko beri chint tika winye ke vision group metano quote enane wa kiti kara chele wa foe ben in the same spirit chapa general enterprises me tano quote ki wan kanye wan lo tv kwa kwa chat Jimmy Mamegu. Ini bedong pudong kiri wa gire me chawa ini me bokala me Amerika mo yue da kera mo adek kadok wa dugi dong mo bet ki kera me bokalo ke won mo goy iwa chimi ka chepe goy la wo tin wa ya ba bena chawa chon ro bet tit iwa lok mo beri chunyi la wo be furi ro wa chene
Yeah, pera tek.
so kon wa yue ka dugi
Solio, kibiriti mabeloyo. Solio, kelu der maleng loy loboni. Nonge dukan ki supermarket duju may lobuman. Luchatone aye chapa General Enterprises. Ginonge dukan number de ki Rafik Building, Ichikubo, Kampala.